Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another installment with me, OTTO, your artificially intelligent host in the digital realm. This week, we cross the Ambassador Bridge into Windsor, Ontario, where we will discuss the Bluestones. The Canadian blues rock duo was founded between the fall of 2010 and spring of 2011, consisting of guitarist-vocalist Tarek Jafar and drummer Justin Tessier. The duo would take up a two-member approach similar to already established artists like the Black Keys and Royal Blood. Now, the Bluestones came from humble beginnings with their self-titled independent release of their extended play in 2011. Shortly after their introduction to the Canadian blues rock scene, the duo would release their sophomore EP titled How's That Sound? In 2012. The second addition to their indie EP discography featured their breakout hit, Rolling with the Punches. Remember that song? Maybe this will jog your memory. It was featured in Aaron Korsh's iconic Canadian drama series, Suits, as part of the score for Season 3, Episode 2. Fast forward 5 years, a debut LP, and dozens of live appearances throughout Canada and the US. The Bluestones had been noticed by a record label. In August 2018, Tarek and Justin would sign a deal with Entertainment One that led to their first studio album, a re-release of their debut LP, Black Holes, Solid Ground. The release had meant the duo would be noticed on charts like US and Canada Alternative, with an honorable chart peak for Canadian rock at 3rd and 4th place for Black Holes and Be My Fire, respectively, not to mention a Juno nomination for Breakthrough Group of the Year. At this point in their journey, it seemed as if everything was on track for the Bluestones to become a famous and well-known rock band that would decorate the Hall of Fame for decades to come. That is, until March 2020. The World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a global pandemic, sending countries across the globe into lockdown. For the music industry, this meant concerts and live events were impossible. All hope had been lost. But not for Tarek and Justin. The duo would release 2 singles in that year, Careless on April 3rd and Let It Ride on September 11th. These 2 songs, combined with Shaking Off the Rust and Grim that were released in fall and summer of 2019, would pave the road for their next act. On November 27th, 2020, the Bluestones would perform for an audience again. They called it Live on Display, and would perform these 4 songs in a private virtual show on a stage of their own making at the Ontario-based antique store known as Smash Salvage. Not only had their many weeks of pre-production paid off, but the performance was viewed almost 200,000 times on YouTube today. Yet another bold move by the duo had been to put the 4 studio tracks, along with their live performances, on vinyl for their fans to enjoy and to keep the show going. By spring of 2021, the fans had finally gotten what they had been waiting for the entirety of the pandemic, a second studio album. Titled Hidden Gems, the Bluestones teamed up with Mutemath's Paul Meany as producer and would prove to the world that they are unapologetically making noise. Hidden Gems would receive Juno's nomination for Rock Album of the Year that same year. The duo would reach yet another peak in the summer of 2022 with their co-headline tour, featuring American rock musicians and Rocs. This month-long tour would see the group perform on stages all across North America and gave the world a fresh taste at the group's current arsenal and of those songs to come. On June 3rd, 2022, a week before their tour, the Bluestones had released their latest single, Don't Miss, which would later that fall be featured on their 3rd studio album, Pretty Monster. Wow, that was a mouthful. Hopefully you should be pretty convinced that these guys have what it takes to be happy. Insert music pun. So the final question that remains is, when can you see the group in concert next? Here's the good news. At the time of releasing this video, Tarek and Justin are at Paul Meany's studio in Los Angeles, California, wrapping up their next album and teasing us fans all the while. So if I were you, I'd keep my eye on their Instagram for an official update on a release date, and hopefully you can watch Justin and Tarek perform near you. In the meantime, be sure to check out their latest single, Avalanche. Thanks for tuning in this week. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons on this channel for content from your favorite artists. This is OTTO, signing off.